Brandon.
You're on.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Good morning. Welcome to the November 16th meeting of the Falmouth Conservation Commission. This meeting is being held virtually via Zoom video conference. Please be patient. We'll do our best to be efficient and allow everyone to participate equitably. This is going to be a short meeting. We're only doing order of conditions. Is this meeting being broadcast by FCTV?
No, not yet.
Okay, so it's only being recorded by Zoom.
Correct.
All righty. All right, so we're short one member. So Pat, you're the appointed alternate. All right, we're not doing all the normal stuff, so we're going to move right into it. First items up are vote orders of conditions. First up, Daniel Soline and Chris Horiuchi, 95 Adamancet Road, East Falmouth. This is the dock on.
Yeah, this is the dock. I think I sent everyone. They did submit the deed describing the information for them to allow the dock. So you had asked for that to be submitted into the record. So that was done. So they submitted that documentation. There is a time of year restriction that's slightly different from the time of year restriction to the property adjacent to that, their other property. So they do have a toy from March 15th to June 30th. And I believe that was the only thing you need to discuss, other than the fact that float is a little bit larger than your regulations allow, that terminus of that dock, because part of it is the rolling aspect of it, where they're going to slide that kayak up into the dock, almost like they're mooring it on the dock.
Yes,
don't technically know how I feel about that, but you guys can discuss that.
I like Betsy said, I think we can do a finding, but my only concern was because it's pretty open. So if nothing's on it, it's almost like a slatted dock or float. But the only thing is when people are they start coming in with jet skis and saying, you know, attaching these floating jet ski ramp docks to it. That's where where my head went with it. This one is very practical, But I think, you know, one of the things they submitted, they actually showed something tied. It's not what they planned to do, but it was showing other potential projects like this, but it showed something tied to the other side. So I think you could make a finding allowing this. This is where the mooring field is for this dock, but they can't tie boats onto the other sides, the other two sides. You know, I mean, potentially if this is to the right, they could have a boat to the left and a boat out in front. That's
where my thought process was, Betsy. Because I mean, obviously they're going to have two kayaks on this. So they're going to pull one up and then they're going to pull up one onto that structure. Then they'll pull the other one in there. But Maury's statement about the jet skis, that's similar on a freshwater system. I don't see jet skis on Coonamessett Pond, but in our other freshwater ponds or the saltwater docks, that would be a concern. But I think if we do make the finding that it is the mooring field, then we might be okay. That's the one place you can have a boat. Okay. And that's a good finding.
Okay.
Did they get the PLS stamp? We asked for the PLS stamp on that.
Oh, I didn't see that, but I didn't go through all the papers the other day, so I will go through that. I'll make sure there's a PLS stamp. I'll get a new one.
Okay.
All Tom has to do is stamp it.
Anything else?
Like a motion?
Please.
I'll make a motion to issue an order of conditions as discussed.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to issue an order of conditions as discussed.
Wait a second. Pat has something.
Jen, if they haven't already put in the file, could you include a copy of the 2 land court plans referenced in the deeds that we received?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, we good? All right, Betsy?
Gladfelter, aye.
Matthews, aye. Kevin?
O'Brien, aye.
Maury?
Harlow Hawks eye.
Pat?
RSI.
Peter?
Walsh, aye.
Steve?
Patton, aye.
It is unanimous. We have issued an order of conditions. Next up, William Labaris, 354 Acapasket Road, East Falmouth, Mass.
Oh, this is the patio. This is the little patio where she built it out a little bit and the stairs going down from the 2 walls. Because when they originally built the house, Ladia said they couldn't put the staircase out. So I can make the appropriate findings that, you know, there was a plan.
Too,
yeah.
no?
What was that?
Garage.
Yeah, in the garage. Yeah. Because Steve was looking at it as a garage project and all of a sudden we had a patio project. But yeah, the proposed garage, the little findings about the patio and the staircase, and then they're adding the extra mitigation.
All right. Anything else? All right. Anyone?
I make a motion.
Anyone at all?
I make a motion, Harlow Hawks to make a motion as discussed with the finding.
Gladfelter, second.
All right. We have a motion and a second to issue an order of conditions as discussed. Betsy?
Gladfelter, aye.
Matthews, aye. Kevin?
O'Brien, aye.
Maury?
Harlow Hawks eye.
Pat?
RSI.
Peter?
Walsh, aye.
Steve?
Patton, aye.
It is unanimous. We have issued an order of conditions. Next up, Lu Ping and Ming Zhang, 45 Green Pond Road, East Falmouth.
Yes, this is I think that's an amendment, a request to amend because they want to detach the garage now. So they're detaching the garage, shifting it slightly, and he updated the mitigation requirements. Yep.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody have anything?
I'll make a motion
right.
to accept as discussed, or not to accept, to issue an order of conditions as discussed.
Harlow Hawks second.
All right. We have a motion and a second to issue an order of conditions as discussed. There's nothing else. Betsy?
Gladfelter, aye.
Matthews, aye. Kevin?
O'Brien, aye.
Maury?
Harlow Hawks eye.
Pat?
RSI.
Peter?
Walsh, aye.
Steve?
Patton, aye.
It is unanimous. We have issued an order of conditions. Thank you, everyone. And that completes our meeting. Sorry, that was me.
Kevin, have donuts and coffee for us?
What?
Do you have donuts and coffee for us?
I can go
Coffee.
get some.
Next time we meet in person.
Next time we meet in person, wait a minute. For everybody?
Well, just
I might
us.
have a list.
Just
I might
us.
have a list. I'll give out.
Can somebody make a motion,
I
please?
make a motion to close the hearing.
Thank you.
Harlow Hawks.
Harris second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to adjourn. Betsy?
Gladfelter, aye.
Matthews, aye. Kevin?
O'Brien, aye.
Maury?
Harlow Hawks eye.
Pat?
RSI.
Peter?
Walsh, aye.
Steve?
Patton, aye.
It is unanimous. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a
Thank you,
great day.
guys.
Everybody.
Thanks, everybody.